everybody, it's your online singing coach back again today with a new reaction and analysis, and today back again with Lucy Thomas for my first Lucy Thomas reaction of 2026. You know, I never saw Lucy's original performance of Beauty and the Beast from at least 7 years ago. Let's just take a quick peek at that, maybe the first minute of it, so I can enjoy the contrast and development from that performance to the live performance at Theatre Royal, Drury Lane.
Tale as old as time,
Cute.
true as it can be. Barely even friends, there's somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change.
She's already getting that warmth down there.
Small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. However old she was 7+ years ago, the main thing is she just looks a lot younger. She just looks like a sweet young teen here. Obviously her voice sounds younger too, but beautiful tone quality, beautiful maneuvering of the register shifts, nice expression. Okay, I will watch the rest of this one on my own. I just wanted to get a little taste of it.
Tale as old as time.
There's a huge difference. There's a huge difference in the tone, the richness of the tone. Oh, even though this is very comfortable mid-range here, there is so much more warmth to her voice here. It's beautiful. It's two hands stretching out. Her two gloved hands are stretching out and pulling you to a little waltz. That's the way her voice sounds right here.
Tale as old as time,
Gorgeous.
true as it can be. Barely even friends, there's somebody bends unexpectedly.
Woo! So another thing I'm noticing that I'm sure you've noticed too in the contrast here, longer phrasing, longer sustained notes. Yes, definitely a little more style, more expressive elements to the vocal production, but also just the feeling. You can really feel the feeling in her singing. Her voice is just divine on this song. I have to say, I don't really love this song, but this is one of those songs that suddenly I love it because of Lucy's voice.
Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast.
Listen to that string, cello.
Ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, and ever just as sure as a sunrise.
Yeah. I will say this is one of those songs that's very friendly towards voice lessons because there is not a huge range. There is ample opportunity to practice so many things that go into a vocal performance. There are short phrases, there are long phrases, there are higher areas, there are lower areas. There's time between those short phrases to think about the meaning. There's plenty of notes you can pull and stretch. But as I said, I have never heard a vocal performance of this song that's made me love the song until today. And I love Angela Lansbury. I'm a big Murder, She Wrote fan. But, you know, you can't compare them. I say this a lot about Lucy too. A lot of Lucy's performances, there is just nothing that I would change. There's nothing that could be better. Nothing. Her vocal is just makes you feel at home, makes you feel comfort, peace, safety, happiness, love, all these things just happening by Lucy opening her mouth and singing. She definitely brings up the intensity here. She just looks and sounds so comfortable and confident. That's another big change to that early performance. How much she has grown with experience and maturity.
Ever just the same, ever a surprise, ever as before, and ever just as sure as a sunrise, tale as old as time, tune as old as soul, bittersweet and strange, finding you can't change, learning you were wrong.
We did have a key change. Now just that half step more difficult to hit in that mixed belt range. Classic Lucy, she's being very careful, very deliberate with that placement. When she went up a little bit higher into that beautiful head voice tone, that was a really lovely surprise. And for my singers, if you're working on this song and you're finding that the key change has started to make it a little more difficult, it is such a great idea to throw in some head voice notes, some higher notes to kind of take away the spotlight on the tricky notes and put the spotlight on even higher notes, because it makes it sound that much more impressive, when in actuality those head voice notes are easier because you're not needing to mix them. It doesn't even have to be strategic. It's just a nice element to throw into any song. Just being like, you know what? Let me throw in some head voice notes. People always love it. Just the way I did just now. I was like, ooh, I loved that spot.
Tale as old as time, tune as old as soul, bittersweet and strange, finding you can't change, learning you were wrong, certain as the sun rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the beast.
I love the resonance she gets on that E sound, that beast sound. And same with Unexpectedly. I noticed that one earlier, same thing. Just such a beautiful, full, warm resonance. I just want to compliment those sweet moments too, where she looks out at the audience and makes some eye contact and gives her beautiful, genuine smile to some lucky audience member. You can see it in Lucy's face and Lucy's eyes that she is having a sweet moment of connection with her fans. Now, I don't think we've talked much about Singer's face in Lucy's videos. This for me is a little giveaway to when I know that she's working at her placement, is when she pops on her singer's face. Now, sometimes she does it purely for expression, but I can tell when it's some of these high notes, she will first of all, her head will go to the side. Her eyes will scrunch up and her mouth will open just the way it should for getting to a key placement. But yeah, you'll notice she does this, she opens up, and that is a physical way of helping get the placement, getting the vocal delivery to happen the way you want it. And it's another tip for my singers. It's so funny. Some people just start to do it naturally, probably from watching other singers and wanting to emulate them. And some people just, it's funny to see them come into voice lessons and they try to sing a big note and they don't do anything with their face. And it really genuinely is helpful to scrunch your eyes, furrow your brow, whatever you need to do, tilt your head back, something. Now we have to be careful with that one, of course. Ugh, okay, let's keep going.
Certain as the sun rising in the east, tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme, beauty and the beast, tale as old as time,
Beautiful.
song as old as
I
rhyme,
love those flips.
beauty and the beast.
Whew. Love how long she held that.
Thank you.
Beautiful. I love the live orchestra with her too. Such a treat. That's a great orchestra too. It's almost become something that I'm taking for granted, just how beautifully sung these live performances are. This Drury Lane concert, OMG, you all who were there. Lucky, lucky. But really too, whatever else they did in post-production, like this mix is perfect. Everything in this mix is perfect. And just going back to the song and kind of the simplicity of it, this is one of those songs where you get the right singer on it. You don't need anything extra. She pretty much stuck with the song just as it was written. Just a little bit of style here and there, a couple extra little embellishments here and there, but for the most part, very much as written. And through Lucy's voice, the music just sang. So excited to see what Lucy has in store for us as 2026 unfolds. I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, please be sure to hit subscribe. If you would like to take a little journey to some calmness, some peace and serenity, I would be thrilled if you would check out my new project, Apstara. Thanks so much again, and I will see you next time.